Hey, Pretty Girl Club. Welcome back to the Exotical Storytime series. If you have a story time that has to do with your phenotype, pretty girl problems, and if you have story times that have to do with a refrigerator woman bullying you, please email them to exoticalsunited@gmail.com. If you do not know what a refrigerator woman is, please check out one of my most recent videos where I talked about Miss Refrigerator from my previous job and how I ended up walking out of that job. But I'm so glad that we get to talk about these topics because we can't all be lying. And so now we have thousands of people who are watching this channel. Be sure to follow the other Exotical channels as well. There's Pinterest Exotical, Golden Goddess Multiracial Movement, Iconic Exotica, and many others. If you have a YouTube channel, please comment down below. There's Afrocentric Exoticals, or I think it's West African Exoticals, something like that. But yeah, there are many more channels where this one came from. So if this is your first time here, please check out all of the other Pretty Girl content creators. But let's go ahead and get into this story. This girl says, Dear Exoticals United, I found your channel in December and your topic describes my reality. I am brown-skinned, like a caramel shade, but in Barbados, many of my peers consider me red-skinned, as in light-skinned. My maternal grandfather was biracial, but both of my parents are black. My mom is a light-skinned black woman, and my dad is very dark-skinned with unambiguous features. I have 4B to 4C hair at the nape, and some parts of my hair are straight. When I wet my hair and apply gel or curl definer, my hair looks very curly and defined. When I was younger, my hair used to be very long prior to relaxing it. In primary school, a dark-skinned girl asked if it was weave when my hair was braided. I told her no, but she kept insisting it was weave. When I went back natural in 2019 with a teeny-weeny afro, after years of relaxing it and texturizing my hair since 2014, I have seen the way black people's reactions changed towards me compared to when I had chemically altered my hair. Ex-mixed male friend said my hair was nappy, and he said it in a disgusted way. An ex-female friend looked at my hair and said my hair is not 4C, she has 4C hair. An ex-friend that was dark-skinned and jealous of my hair and cut her hair after I did and wanted my hair texture but kept saying her hair was ugly and hard to manage. She also saw herself as my skin tone and tried telling my classmates that, but a guy pointed out that I was light-skinned and she was not, and her reaction was really annoyed and angry towards it. It was weird because it freaked me out how obsessed she was to make it seem like she was something she was not. She wanted to become me and would post the same things I did on social media or go to places I was at school. People often complimented me more if my hair was defined with gel or curl definer, but not if my hair was in an afro. No guys looked at me, only one guy complimented my hair. Another girl with 4C hair laughed because I was growing out my hair. A teacher said, Your hair looked different from a man with 4C hair because you have white people in your family, when I was speaking to a historian about my ancestry, and he said I don't have nigga knots. I was confused by his statement, and I did not understand why he said that about his hair. I used to cut my hair into a TWA constantly from 2019 to 2020, and I had it defined at a salon, and the glare the other stylist gave me as she said I have that type of hair because my hair was defined and looked curly. When the hairdresser used Eco Styler and mousse to define my short hair, I felt uncomfortable by that woman's reaction. Another hairstylist also said she will put relaxer in my hair because, to her, my afro was too thick, and she laughed because my undefined afro was covering my ears. I was growing it out. After trial and error of following natural hair YouTubers, I learned about my hair porosity and found out what products work for me, and my hair is now thriving. I had to unfollow all of these natural hair YouTubers because I started to see subliminally they hated their hair, and I used to internalize those beliefs and get frustrated on my hair journey. Not looking at that content is freeing. I fully believe most unambiguous dark-skinned women or with 4C hair hate their hair. It is weird to me because I think 4C hair is beautiful. I noticed in videos the small things, dragging their hair through the comb, making faces of grimace when they comb their hair, saying weird things about their hair and always wearing wigs, weaves, or hair extensions, but not many non-manipulated styles with just their natural hair. I realized these ladies do not know the way to take care of their hair with patience and want a quick fix. But hair takes time to learn and nurture. Watching that content was draining and toxic. Most unambiguous dark skinned women look and glare at my hair when I wear my afro if I go into the city. I was asked if my hair is a wig and also insisted it was. Then I ignored her. I also noticed another woman whisper to me asking if my hair is a wig, and my mom told her no, it's my real hair. One time, an unambiguous dark skinned woman whispered to me on the bus that my hair is hard, but she was in a weave, that is not her hair texture. I was harassed when I walked through town for my afro by black men, and one of them said he would pull out all of my hair. I felt scared, and I do not wear my hair outside in an undefined state after that reaction. My dad, unambiguous dark skinned man, also laughs at my hair and tells me to relax it and acts weird if I style my hair, and he never gives me a compliment. He screams at me to cut my hair or gets mad if I'm styling my hair and he sees me. His sister, my aunt, often told me I was pretty because I was brown skinned, but I often felt uncomfortable when she said it because I personally see all shades of black as beautiful, so she was projecting to me that lighter equals better. It genuinely confused me when people seemed to hate me or try to project colorism onto me when I never thought of myself as better. I thought everyone was black, all the same, but my experiences prove otherwise. I noticed that a lot of dark-skinned people in my country hold internalized colorism, and it shows when they see a woman that is a preference say weird and colorist things or texturist, and it genuinely crawls my skin because why are you putting down this woman? Thanks to your videos, I got my answer. I realized that people are jealous of what they cannot attain, and they will project their self-hatred onto you because in their eyes you have what they want. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of people, they don't talk about how people try to project featureism and texturism onto light-skinned women. I feel like a lot of unambiguous people, they will call out if a light-skinned woman has fried hair, kind of like how Chrissy did on her video about that light-skinned woman that she has now hidden because she's afraid that it will be exposed. Yeah, I've noticed that if you are light skinned and let's say you have 4C hair or something like that, people will definitely try to call it out. They may try to say like rude things about it. But if you were to ever do that same thing to an unambiguous dark skinned black woman, you would be called racist, colorist, texturist, featurist, and every other name in the book. But what do you ladies think? Are you an exotical who has embraced your 4C hair texture? Because I actually see more mixed race women or ambiguous women embracing their 4C hair texture than actual unambiguous women. And then people will try to come onto my channel and they'll say, well, they're only embracing their 4C hair because they can get away with it because they're light skinned. And it's like, well, who told you that you can't be dark skinned and rep your 4C hair? Like, why are you assuming that if you are unambiguous, that now you can't rock your 4C hair because, you know, that's another strike against you? It's almost as if they're viewing 4C hair as a strike against them. And then I've noticed that a lot of them will make the excuse that exoticals rock their 4C hair because, you know, it doesn't negatively affect them or cause them to have any negative stereotypes. But it's like people are going to stereotype you either way. People are going to be ignorant either way. But what do you ladies think? Let me know in the comment section and I'll talk to you next time. Stay pretty, ladies.